Hello everybody, Smith here, welcome back to some more BD Armory. In the background you can see a fight involving the V21F Martin by Vist, who sent this to me for a recent fighter clinic stream where I take viewers' crafts and try to improve them a little bit. I didn't do a particularly good job on this one. Did manage to improve it somewhat, but not by a lot. It was a bit of a tricky one. In Vist's own words, it was basically a cockpit strapped to a giant engine, which kind of inspired me, so... in my finest Crocodile Dundee, that's not a cockpit strapped to a giant engine. That's a cockpit strapped to a giant engine. My apologies to any and all Australians watching. Yes, this is kind of like just a concept. It's something I've been thinking about. I might do a bit more of this. I've had some ideas, but I just wanted to see if the whole damn thing would work in the first place. So this is the Black Wolf. This is my first attempt at... yeah, just a giant engine with the bare minimum necessities strapped to it. And as I said, this is sort of a proof of concept, so today's just kind of going to be testing that. So just some fairly simple tests for now, just a few dogfights against some suitable opponents. So to start with, we are going to put the Black Wolf up against my Spike Tail, one of the better of my standard non-khaki craft, and a quick hello of course to Vengeance Kerman and to Gorilla Kerman, the patron Kerbals for two of my new patrons, Gorilla Bond and Gallifrey and Ren. So thank you very much for your very, very kind pledges, and at least one of your patron Kerbals is about to be slaughtered, so enjoy. The competition starts. Now I have, thing is, with an engine this size, this could very easily almost be verging on a gyro ball. And I'm not sure really how to tune this sort of craft. I just gave it the, just let BD Armory auto-tune it, and God, it took about, I think it took nearly 3 hours to do. You see, it's not turning very fast at the moment. It can turn a lot faster when it needs to, and from the testing I've done with this, you should see that happen, but for the moment it's just happy not trying to its hardest to turn. That's coming a bit close, because when it does, yeah, it does gyro. But let's turn on the dogfight cam. Gorilla Kerman trying to come around. Now these Spike Tails are very quick, nimble craft. What weapon are you going for? The Gal 22s nearly lines up the shot. Oh, now the Spike Tail. The Spike Tail's pulled the old switcheroo, gunfire coming in. Oh, and something's smashing. Something smashing into the ground or exploding or something. No idea what it is. Gorilla Kerman trying desperately to come in. Oh! Just spins round like that. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I was talking about, but can't quite get it under control enough. Does try to go for the Sidewinder. I don't know what the hell that is crashing to the ground. It looks like it was parts of this Black Wolf. Yeah. There goes that one. As I said, I don't have much... Oh, you're going to go into the sea as well. No, just onto the coastline. And the last one is out of here. I think the point I was trying to make through all of that was I don't have much experience designing this kind of craft. And it shows. Okay, let's maybe lower the bar a bit. Notching it down a little, then, we're going to put the Black Wolf up against my Lynx, the long-suffering worst of my current lineup of fighter subscriber craft, scheduled for premature retirement because of a string of below-par performances, but maybe it's just what we're after in this situation. Let's see. Maybe a bit more luck this time, then. These are quite heavy. I mean, this oversized Saturn engine does just drink fuel, so they have to have quite a lot of fuel on board, just to make sure they can survive a fight. So early on in the competition, they do have a feral disadvantage, but hopefully as the fight goes on, that will lessen. Black Wolf 2 at 20. Oh, for God's sake, it doesn't get any better, does it? Okay, more missiles away. A couple more going in. The Lynxes have had a bit of an issue avoiding missiles in the past, but suddenly they become experts at it, because of course they have. Let's turn on the dogfight cam. They see the Black Wolves seem to be tracking their targets a lot better. One of the Lynxes takes a very heavy hit. Another Black Wolf following in closely behind. Adam Kerman. Lynx on his tail, tries the old gyro ball trick, doesn't really come to anything. Loses something, I think it was just some missiles, but the Lynx very, very sluggish in the turn. One of the Black Wolves has gone. The Lynx very, very sluggish, particularly in the roll, which doesn't help its manoeuvrability. Adam Kerman seems to be, tries to turn right around, loses the air intake. Engines have gone. Ben Kerman. You gonna shoot at that thing? Okay, one of the Lynx is flipping out. One of these things took a fairly heavy missile hit. Yeah, I'm assuming it's that one. Still flying quite well, irritatingly. And this one not able to get that. I'm not able to get that spinning out under control, so will be is effectively out of there. Is managing to distract the Black Hawk, and the Black Hawk goes straight into the ground. Right. So I dug a bit deeper into my little barrel of craft, and I came up with the Panther, the craft that the Lynx was designed to replace. So hopefully the Black Wolf can give this a bit of a fight. Let's see. Here we go then. The lead Black Wolf, piloted by Ion Kerman, gets around quickly. One missile away, two missiles away. Just the standard game missile tennis for the moment. The Panthers, I don't think they've got anything away. Okay, now they get missiles away. The Panthers are very, very slow to turn. Let's have a look and see how... Yeah, none of them have gotten their missiles away. This was, another craft that really didn't perform up to expectations. Yeah, I think it was quite a bit... Oh, no, I think this... Has it got missiles away? No, it hasn't. Yeah, this performed fairly abysmally in the rounds of Fighter Subscriber it was involved in, and was subsequently replaced. And its replacement isn't that good either, so I'm doing well with this this particular family of craft. The Black Wolves closing the distance rapidly, though. Let's switch on the dogfight cam. Ion Kerman getting away a close-range Sidewinder. Lining up gunfire, does manage to get a hit, but it doesn't seem to be anything fatal. The Panther now popping chaff. Oh, Ion Kerman now has a missile coming in for him. Popping countermeasures, keeping an eye on that Panther. Now that missile is passed, we'll try tunnel around and get some kind of weaponry onto it. I haven't configured the weapons properly. That's the one thing I really should do on this craft. It tends to keep firing missiles even very, very close range. Another pretty heavy hit from the Gao 22s, but still not enough. Ion Kerman comes over the top. Another AMRAAM coming in, popping chaff. That goes past. Switches to its target. Comes around. Is that two Black Hawks on that Panther? That is it's a couple of Sidewinders. Decent range this time, but doesn't do anything. Another one away. And another AMRAAM coming in for Ion Kerman. There's a bit of a gunfight going on over here, I think it is. Yeah, it was over there. What are you up to? Oh, Josh Kerman trying to line up guns. Oh, gets a decent hit. Oh, strips the Panther of a load of stuff. Follows it up. And I think that one's going straight into the ground. It is now 3v2. Josh Kerman comes around. It's 3v1. Watermelon Kerman, the last remaining Panther, trying to pull some evasive manoeuvres. Yeah, so I think as far as a proof of concept goes, this can... It's not the greatest craft I've built, but it can fight. So I'm going to, as I said, as a simple proof of concept, I'm going to call that a success. Oop. Camera deciding to do its own thing there. Okay. A lot of work needs to be done. And for instance, one of the Black Wolves just went straight into the ground because it couldn't pitch up fast enough. How much fuel do these things have left? I think they started with 1,600 units. We could probably ease off a bit on the fuel as well. Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's all a design process. So hopefully we'll be seeing more of this craft, or this sort of craft, before too long. But that will be all for today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have and you haven't already, then please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, follow me on Twitter, maybe even getting involved with the Discord. Great KSP and BD Armory community on there and more besides. All those links in the description, as are links to the PayPal and the Patreon. You too can get your own little Patreon Kerbal, like Ion Kerman here, and no, they're all dead from this fight. I was just going to see if one of the new ones was here. They're not. As well as at the end of videos, access to the Patreon and Discord, access to everything I upload to Patreon. Those last two aren't much of a benefit at the moment, though. Just be warned. And all your very, very, very kind contributions helps me to make more and better stuff for you guys. Yeah. I'll be back soon with some more BD Armory, hopefully with something that's a bit deadlier. But until then, thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you next time.